So with Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige going out there and answering a bunch of fan questions, we're kind of getting little details here and there and hints towards the future. Now let's talk about those long forgotten characters, if you want to call them that could be making their way back in the MCU. So during a Q&A, Kevin Feige was outright asked about forgotten characters. We're talking about the Leader from The Incredible Hulk, Justin Hammer from Iron Man 2, who we know is still out there. Of course, the likes of Abomination was brought up, and Kevin Feige wouldn't necessarily deny that we'll never see these characters, and he questioned the whole forgotten thing. And essentially what he says is, are they really forgotten? And kind of hints towards the fact that we've seen other characters that are forgotten get brought back, like Thunderbolt Ross. And then he also mentions the kid from Iron Man 3. And honestly, a lot of people are starting to question how he outright didn't deny anything, and more so, how he kind of acknowledges it, where at the same time, he's dodging questions openly about the Thunderbolts, which we know is in active development. So you kind of have to think about this in a more PR way, because Kevin Feige, as I've said before, he never lies. He doesn't lie to fans. He's very truthful, but he puts a slight spin on the truth and answers back with sort of a question or kind of a statement that's not directly an answer. And that's exactly what he did here. And I think, to me personally, this just screams of, I want to tell you, but I can't. And then just later on, he says, you'll find out soon enough, hinting towards something. And realistically, we already know that Thunderbolts is in some way, shape, or form happening, and it's going to consist from a lot of these characters, like the Leader, for example, who's rumored to be the villain, with Abomination Blonsky coming back to be on the team. So it kind of makes sense, and then you have other characters you can add in there, like Ghost and such. So things are looking rather good, and I think he's just outright saying, just wait for that announcement of what's coming up next, because it is coming, and they're not forgotten characters, because they'll be brought back to the forefront. So yeah, honestly, I can't wait till they announce that film.